Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Game 2 of the National League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Postseason baseball singing, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live forever. All I do know is I'm pumped.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Cuando yo fui a auxiliar, tenía pelo arriba, así de la peja. Y él hizo algo ahí. Le echó aceite de motor así. El bote azul de Tsunami que estaba por ahí. Yo no te lo dije, que él le aceite.
So, almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons to this start here, and whether or not he's able to use them if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
TJ Friedel, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Estaba bien ahí, ¿qué tan mal podía estar? Si lo macaneaban es porque son malos, son fuertes. Entonces, ¿qué tanto? ¿Qué? ¿Qué tuviera yo entonces una desgracia? El gris era blanco por ahí, te lo juro que sí.
And that one fouled off.
Genético. Eso, lo que yo veo diario, lo que yo veo, eso, que también se controla, se cambia. ¿Qué yo hago? Pues, ¿qué yo hago? ¿Qué tú haces? ¿Qué te haces? Bueno, no, ya no, con la misma porque viene una fuera.
So digging in, Nota Importante. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays, and another in the National League with the Padres. Snell won his second Cy Young award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
1-2 now. On the ground to short, Kim. Slings to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Gavin Lux. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh-no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time, it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Here's Miguel Andujar. That's off the mark. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He sends it out of here. It's 2-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. It's over. Yo sé que una vez hay mucho. Tú me entiendes, pero hay and a pitch.
Lo que te estoy diciendo, lo que yo veo en él.
And it's fouled away.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count
you
would think might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially 2 strikes.
Snellzilla picks up the strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Y todos los días lo dice Víctor, no me ensucie la ruta. Vete tranquilo, no me haga esto. Algo tiene que quedarse bien. En la mañana lo levanto y le pongo cosas puntuales. Eso que yo le pongo ahí. Y desde que pica la escuela es como me siento libre para hacer lo que yo quiero. Y en vez de pensar, yo me puedo tomar aquí, pero pensar lo que me está diciendo. Me va a llevar la verdad.
Y sabe dónde estaba.
To keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Flips the corner. Strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
That one the other way. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Mookie Betts stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Marte makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Yeah, that's fouled off. They had a foul ball. Two out, space is empty. Freeman tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Next offering upstairs.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail here 2-0. Wild Card Series Game 2. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Snell back to work. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman makes the grab on the run.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
1 down, base is empty. That misses, and the count is 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's Jose Trevino. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. In the air out to center. Pajes moving in on this one. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And that's in for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
The 0-2.
Ball 1.
And that's outside. Got him. And 1 out now.
Dude, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made it look. That was just nasty.
And here is Michael Conforto. And that one is in for a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, singing, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Friedel makes the grab, and that's the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. And misses inside. Right side, hard hit. On to first. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
Now back, the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedel. His first at bat was a strikeout. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty. Late on that fastball.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That misses. Now 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And a base hit up the middle. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mlb Marte. That one fouled off. Marte getting the start in right. 23 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Friedel over at first with 1 away. Lifted in the air down the left side. And it falls. They fired it quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux. And that is out of play. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 2 of the wild card series. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two on now. Fastball is outside. That misses. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Double play ball to second. Betts whips it to first. And there's 2 away. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ballgame.
That missed inside. That one missing inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 outs. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So bases all loaded up. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that one gets past the catcher. But all the runners hold. Front and foul to the left side.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That's a little bit low. That one is upstairs. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Blake Snell departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Pitching change here, number 70.
And he steps right into a bases-loaded jam where this game can kind of get blown wide open. Just needs 1 out to get out of it, so this is a huge matchup coming up.
2 outs, bases full. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in, and the lead is up to 5.
He was all over that one. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charging, crazy.
First and second, 2 outs. Brian Hayes digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time, and he pumps it a strike. Next offering is down low. 2 on, 2 outs. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 5 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. Here's Kike Hernandez.
The third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Está bien, lo que yo te dije ahí ahorita hablando, que yo te dije.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting it, the shortstop, number 6.
Sung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And that skips in the dirt.
Juego vive de bloqueado. Pero ve, tú verás.
In the air, left field, down the line, 2 away down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Ben.
Here's the catcher to hit. Ben worked
Ve,
that.
tú vas a ir aquí, deja de beber. Y tú te vas para allá. No va a beber, no va a ver ni tu cama linda, ni tu televisión, ni tu abanico, ni tu juego.
That one in triple digits.
That pitcher's dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Right side, McLean. To first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. It's 5-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. And now here is Jose Trevino. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And stepping in is the speedy Matt McLean. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. There's a strike. That one ripped. And no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. One out and a runner at second. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Chases in the dirt, slider there. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. At 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Mlb Marte will hit next. Just missed. That's down and in. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 3-0. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And next is the designated hitter, Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Reds strand a couple as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen road. The challenges of catching up 200 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Betts, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's outside. And now 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering upstairs. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Now batting.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Struck out swinging his first time. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. And there's a ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Man at first, one away. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball one. Squirts away a little bit. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Reds leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Dodgers leave one. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in L.A., top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Miguel Andujar. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 86 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Glasnow, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pajes sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
De La Cruz at the plate now. That's ball one. And that one pulled foul.
The Reds signed Elly in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Elly's entire career.
And that one upstairs.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Elly was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
The first baseman, number 7, Spencer.
2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Steer now at the plate.
Hey.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The third baseman, number 13.
So, man aboard. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 2 in this one. Here goes the runner. Ball outside. Throw to second. Save.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The run comes in to score from second. It's 6-0.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a foul out of play. Just missed. And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes on his way over and makes the grab. And that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Wild card series game 2. Here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto. Green back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away. And it is 2-1. There's a strike. That one missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Grounded out his first time. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Next offering is fouled back. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. inside. And that's ball one. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
First and second here, no outs. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. And it's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And up next for Los Angeles, Hae-Sung Kim. Fly to left his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And it's fouled away. Runner at third, 2 away. And ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. 1 left for L.A. They still find themselves down 6-0. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Now 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedel. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
In now for the Reds, Mlb Marte. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one not close. And the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That one the other way, and there's a hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Now that the designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
So now the DH spot, Gavin Lux. There's a strike. Lutz, in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Step off throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Swing and a ball popped up. Conforto coming on. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ben Workman. Gets the call. 0-1. That's inside. 1-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And next for LA, Shohei Ohtani. In there, and it's 0-1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That clips the corner. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. And that one is inside.
Ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. The other way. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap, because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
One out, runner at second. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Mookie Betts, of course, the MVP in 2018. Perhaps no player on either team embodies what successful postseason offense looks like than Mookie Betts. Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Tony Santillan preparing to come on if needed. Suter getting loose as well. Man at second. The rare K for Mookie.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Fought off foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That one missed. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that's in for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. There's a strike.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Dodgers strand a couple. Still up against a 6-0 deficit.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tyler Glasnow.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And now Miguel Andujar. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
This one popped up. Betts. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Swinging a foul straight back. The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the late stages of game 2. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Steer stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Up and in, 2 balls, no strikes. The Reds up big in this one here in game 2 of the wild card series. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan.
Now here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. That one misses. 1-0. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Got him looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Reds lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tony Santillan.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The batter will be Michael Conforto.
The left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The center fielder, number 4.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Ball 1 there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2. Foul ball. Not close with that one. Full count, 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. And you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. So up next, Hae-Sung Kim. First pitch misses.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
That one outside, and it's 2-0. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Now pitching for
So a
Cincinnati.
lefty out of the pen, Brent
Number
Suter.
31.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed
Brent
hitter coming up to hit.
Suter.
Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ben Wortvet steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Left field on Duhar. He's got it, and the inning is over. Nice work from the Cincinnati pen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 6 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino. Glass now back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Here's a 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball. 2-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Glass now, ready and deals. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Digging in, Matt McClain. Now a high fly ball out to left center. 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, TJ.
2 down, base is
Friedel.
empty. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Outside with a breaking ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one is absolutely belted, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's Mookie Betts now. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next offering is foul back. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Freddie Freeman
The
now.
first baseman, number 5.
And a pair of strikeouts.
Freeman.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one ripped. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Falling behind 2-1.
Es lleno de eso,
This to
que el campo y falta de ese coso. Ven para acá, Luis.
Off-balance speed, there's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Reds 6 and the Dodgers nothing. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tanner Scott.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
Mlb Marte getting ready to hit.
Mlb Marte.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 86 getting loose out there. Enriquez, the right-hander, loosening up as well. That one misses. 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Freeman makes the grab, one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right.
All right, ready to go here and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedel. Clips the outside corner. So we're underway here in game 2. Oh, 1 down. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Hernandez has it sized up. 1 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that could be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Mlb Marte, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Inside, almost got it. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Gavin Lux.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off. And a breaking ball misses outside. Popped up. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Reds down in order. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Our starter in this one, Hunter Green.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
Just missed. That one fouled off. Strike him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
One out, bases empty. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
One down, bases empty. And it's 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. You just tell him how to catch up. Anytime you can punch out the top two guys.
Cuando te porte bien, que llegue limpio aquí, no pago para
because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter.
Mira, si tú te puedes venir por tú vas a tener bicicleta, de todo aquí.
Instead of it being a solo
No
shot,
me
it's a
suban
2 or
igual.
3 run homer.
2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman digs in now. Well struck, right field. And that one is off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And the inning is over. End of one, and we're still scoreless. Wild Card Series, Game 2. Here's Miguel Andujar. Snell back to work. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz. A switch hitter batting right. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Grounder might be 2. Flips it. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
That is good. The first baseman, number 7, Spencer.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Ellie on the move. Pitching for a strike. Saved at second, and that was not close. One out, the runner at second here in game 2 of the wild card series. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bull. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Key Brian Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 35, Jose Trevino.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Trevino. High fly ball out towards left field. That's going back. Back some more. And it is gone. An absolute smash to left. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
So the batting order turns over, and now T.J. Friedel. First time up was a pop out. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Snap throw to first. McClain dives back in safely. McClain leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Bottom of the second, Michael Conforto will climb in.
The left fielder, Michael.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ripped to short. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Andy.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. And that misses. And that's ball one. Green, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Makes the sliding stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Kike Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone. He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your bet.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Mlb Marte.
Mlb Marte.
In the air, center field. Pajes under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
The batter, number 2, designated
Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. He popped out his first time. Lux bats left, throws right. 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Here's a high chopper, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Slings to first in time.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder,
Miguel Andujar, the next to hit for the Reds. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. In the air, right field. Hernandez ranging after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that.
Sí, me lo ha dicho 2 veces ya.
And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Hesung Kim.
That's shortstop, number 6.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Yeah, the first offering a fastball for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading up for the
And at first, Ben Workman will hit next. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy had testing. So the lineup flips over. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
He swings and fouls 1 off. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Kim at first, 1 gone. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Acrobatic throw for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Next to the dish is Freddie. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Back here in L.A. on to the 4th. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his back for strike 3.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Por esa mujer en la cual se le confundió tanto.
There's a foul ball.
Por esa mujer. Pagarle bien a ella. Ella es salamero que es mucho pegando.
And that's in the dirt.
Gracias a Dios que todo lo que pasa ahí. Ahora lo que dice.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
Yo sé, voy a estar pidiendo atención. Mucha panilla.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the 2nd out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
At the plate, Brian Hayes. Flied out his first time. That misses. Ball one. And another ball.
Inside, ball two.
On the corner for a strike. Now 2-1.
One strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Trevino in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
On the ground to third. They get the force. That's out number 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Reds 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Chappie and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And here is Michael Conforto. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering upstairs. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3, got him with the backdoor breaking ball.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And it's even up.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the 3-1. Fouled off down the right side. Towards first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That's a good job right there. Get 2 strikes on you, just got to back.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That's out number 2.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Hesung Kim. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Two on, 2 outs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Wild Card Series Game 2. Leading off, Matt McClain. Snell back to work. That one's in there. 0-1. And there's a strike. Outside. And the count is 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Friedel up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
Late swing, foul to the left. Pitch misses. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Right fielder, Mlb.
So a man at first. Mlb Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. 0-2 in this one.
Ball one.
Squirts away a little bit. The Dodgers have some action in their pen. Tyler Glasnow looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Scott warming up as well. Friedel leads off first with 1 away. Heading down the line. And that drops foul. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, there was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
No. No, no haga eso.
Caught him looking for the K. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Ben Workman. That one in triple digits.
You know, these Dodgers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
2 outs. Base is empty. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next pitch downstairs. 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And the next pitch is way outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings and misses, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Dodgers.
for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow.
Number 31.
And he has some nasty
Tyler
wrecking stuff.
Glasnow.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 2.
And Duhar.
And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
0-1's the count.
Glasnow, a 6'8" righty, 225 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia appears to be getting loose. One down, base is empty. And that one is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Glasnow ready to deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Out to center. Pajes gets under it. Makes the catch in and over. So they make short work of him there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here is Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Just missed. Inside, just missed. And a foul ball. Swung on, popped up left side. De La Cruz sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Teoscar.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. Tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 down, bases empty. Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The Reds leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's the center fielder, Andy Poppins. That one to first. Has some trouble with it. He gets the force, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Brian Hayes. Pitches in there. And that's strike 1. And this is inside. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Jose Trevino getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. That's too low, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike. Yep, that ball went out.
Pulls that one foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 2. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Hauls it in for the out. And it's 2 down.
The second baseman, Max. McLean.
In now for the Reds, Matt McLean. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
And it skips into there.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Kike Hernandez. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Nick Martinez up and throwing for Terry Francona. Santillan getting cranked up as well. 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Number 6.
Hesung Kim now at the plate. That clips the zone. That's strike one. The Dodgers trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one's in there, and that is strike 2. Strikes him out with 100.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pull it back.
And here's the catcher, Ben Wortvet, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Now pitching for
Tanner Scott gets the call from the pen.
Number 66.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the top of the order. TJ Friedel digs in now.
TJ Friedel.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Got all of that one. A shot to the opposite field. His second homer this series. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Mlb Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. First offering and it just misses. Next offering is fouled back.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
Now it's the DH, Gavin Lux.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And that is out of play. In the air, right side. Hernandez has a beat on it. They got it for out number 2.
Now the left fielder, Miguel.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Swing and a pop-up. Betts settles underneath it. And that is that. The Reds rolling after this solo shot. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brent Suter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So back to the top of the order. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
On the ground, and that chance handled. The throw to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's Mookie now.
Según ella, Raquel, la madrastra, regaló un carro a él. No, ni yo. Entonces, supuestamente, entonces ella misma se la tiene que estoy diciendo, ¿no? Entonces ella mismo supo que comer allá. Ella me dijo que tocar y ella no se dio, ella no se dio.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hayes under it.
Entonces, quien no estoy también, él corre, ella se cae a ella a usted.
Good hard fastball in the zone right there. He looked really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of his hitter.
2 out bases empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Yo hablo. Agrego que va a quitar mi peso, medio papito que yo ahí, porque si no puede más.
Hit in the air left field. Andujar sizes this one up, and that ends the inning.
Quizá hay niños jóvenes, no pequeños, todo. Pero ¿qué es lo que te estoy diciendo? Y esta semilla, guaná.
We're It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex
Now
Vesia.
pitching for the Dodgers, number 51, Alex Vesia.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Mlb De Cruz. Over. Ready to go, and now the center fielder, TJ Friedel. In the air, out towards left center. Conforto makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And singing against the southpaw on the mound, the Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
And now the right fielder, Mlb Marte. Oh, and he hit him.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. Here's Miguel Andujar. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in game 2 of the wild card series. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next for Cincinnati, Mlb De Cruz. First pitch, and he just misses. Marte, the lead runner at second. Lux on at first with 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the mound in this one, Hunter Green.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch misses. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive.
Hayes. And they get Ohtani for the out. Time now for Dave Roberts lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And another ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Softly hit to third, and it goes just foul. He goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. And here's Freddie Freeman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Nabs it, and that is that. Dodgers down in order. We played an inning, no score. Wild Card Series, Game 2. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Snell back to work. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boo, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And there's a strike.
Pero no me ponga la mano, porque ese es el problema tuyo.
One out, base is empty. And there's a ball. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Snags it on the run. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning. So digging in, Matt McClain. Fastball is outside. The 1-0. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now back, the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Flying to left his first time. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Trevino over at second. McLean at first. 2 out of the inning. Got him! And K is his 3rd of the game.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in L.A., bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. And now Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hey!
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1-2. Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. That one in triple digits.
Yeah,
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
1 down. And here is Andy Pajes. And ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. He's got it. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. He got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Yeah, there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Outside with a breaking ball. Fastball for a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
This one in the dirt. Two outs. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low. And the count is filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hesung Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
So up next, Hesung Kim. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. McLean throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. 2 left on. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Mlb Marte. Bunt attempt, popped up. Throws to first. Awesome play there.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Next to hit, Gavin Lux. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. That one the other way, and foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Hey!
Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. Went down on strikes his first time through. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that one in the air center field. Pajes settles under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ben Workvet. And that's a little high.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. One up, one down.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out his first time up. That one fouled off. miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Caught looking his first time up. Fastball for a strike. And it's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next one misses.
Outside.
1-2 to count. 2 out, space is empty. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Turns and fires the Betts. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Dodgers go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie.
You can feel the extra tension on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
There's a strike.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
To third, and that goes foul. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him in the mound. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-1 now. And that drops in for a strike. Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Hayes takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Dodger
Here we
Stadium,
go.
John
For the
Shelby
Dodgers,
and Chris
the
Singleton
first
with you.
baseman,
And
Freddie
leading off the bottom of the fourth, Freddie Freeman. Line to left, and foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off
Now
speed
batting,
earlier
the
in the
right
at-bat. Just
fielder,
came
Teoscar
right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time. In there for strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Friedel settles underneath it, corrals it, and a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder, number 23.
Michael Conforto will climb in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And the right-hander deals. And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still no score. Wild Card Series Game 2. Now Jose Trevino. Snell back to work. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And here is Matt McClain. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. The changeup missing. 1-0. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Fought off foul. And it's fouled away. One down, bases empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Hard hit left side. Throw to first is in time.
The right fielder, number 16, Mlb.
2 down, base is empty. Mlb the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. In the air out towards right center. Hernandez sizing this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And that's in for a strike. Comes up empty.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's outside. Now 1-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Outside.
2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And there's a hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Derek, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. Walked his first time. Not even close there. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That missed by a lot. And the count is even, 2-2. Pajes on at first, nobody out. And that one misses up and in. Counts full, 3-2. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Now batting,
Hesung
number
Kim
6.
steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out his first time. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Line drive, that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
In the box now, takes strike 1.
It's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-1.
Off the plate, ball one.
Next offering is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, the hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Ohtani in the box now, takes strike 1. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Back here in LA, top 6. Now here is Gavin Lux.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First offering, and it just misses. Just missed. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one to first. Slings to second. Back to first. Double play. 3-6-3. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside and create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. Outside corner, there's a strike. Two outs. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Mookie Betts will get us started. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
No outs, runner at first. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Here's your 1. Hit on the ground might be 2. To Elliott, second for 1. How about that double play?
Now batting the right fielder, payoff throw, Hernandez.
Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch misses. Hernandez measures 6 feet even, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 7th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And that misses. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 80 up and throwing. Bonda, a left-hander, also throwing.
Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Inside, just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fly ball center field. Pajes on the move. And there's 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Brian.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Blake Snell won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New arm out of the bullpen, Tyler Glasnow.
Number 31.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Brian Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. And a strike in there.
0-1.
Gets a piece and stays alive. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's Jose Trevino, 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. Two down, nobody on. The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 7th, now the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Nick Martinez, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Santiago also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. Almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajas. Outside low, and that's ball 1. But the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That's the 3rd. A dive. Nice stop. To his knee. The throw. On the money. Nice play.
This defense came to play tonight. We're seeing some awesome pitching, but a huge part of the shutout so far has been the defense making great plays like that behind their pitcher. They feed off of one another. Make great pitches, make great plays defensively.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Fastball for a strike. And the 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 2. That just misses, and a full count now. Tae-Sung Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Reds 1 and the Dodgers nothing. We go to the 8th. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. Glass now back to work. Ball one there. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one not close. Now 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. When you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Next to hit, TJ Friedl. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Next for Cincinnati, Mlb Marte. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. And that skips into dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Friedl stands at first with one out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
2 on, 1 out. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Freeman over to second, back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Nick Martinez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Movement in the bullpen, Emilio Pagan, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Line drive. Down the line, and it's foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Puts a bunt down. Steer. The underhand flip. Got him. What a play.
There's a time where that side bunt was just hard, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get outs done in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Missed with a changeup, and a count now 2-0. And fouled off. So the tying run at second. This one high in the air to left center. Andujar sizes this one up, and there's 2 down. Here's Betts.
Now back.
1 for
Second
3.
baseman, Mookie Betts.
Ball in the dirt, but kept close, and the runner holds. The 1-0. This one in the air, right field. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning.
Well, this guy can...
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 80.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Andujar in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 70 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 86 getting loose as well. In the air to left center. Pajes on the move to the gap. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The shortstop takes the ball. To the right side. Betts whips it to first. And they get the out. Spencer Steer, the next to hit. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Off the plate, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Tony Santillan.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And that's too high.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
1-run game, bottom 9. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
That was just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards kick right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. A one-run lead here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Outside low, and it's 1-1. One down, base is empty. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 1-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And there's the ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Trying to close out a one-run lead here in the late stages of Game 2. That one the other way. In plenty of time to first, and Hernandez is out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So last chance for the Dodgers. And here is Michael Conforto. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And that is out of play. This could end it. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Stays alive. The Dodgers down by a run. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Up and in, and it's 1-2. Two outs, and that's way high, and it's 2-2. That one missing inside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
If you're a hitter, you can't go back to the dugout and say, man, I should have hit that pitch. You got to say, you know what, he made a great pitch, but next time up, he's going to make a mistake, and I'm going to be on it.